Welcome back to the Great War Western Front, our Allies campaign. We are now attacking Lille. This is our last chance this turn. Last episode, we hit Lille from 3 different sides on one turn. This is our 4th side, our last chance to take Lille before they recover their battle fatigue, and we have to try again in September of 1916. So right now they just have the 1 aircraft coming in for us. We see a few units crossing no man's land. Our rifle barrages will be plenty to take them out. And they do have some fighters coming in now. So we'll see how they look, if they're going to go for our balloon or if they are going to go for our fighters. We'll see. We've got our fighters coming in on them. I'm going to call in more fighters. I think I've got the supply for it. So I want to make sure I win this air battle. Looks like we've got a good angle on them with them turning around. We'll get that first one down. And I think the second one should be damaged as well. Not sure how it's going to go. I'll probably lose this fighter, just given where they are. And let's get a bomber going. I kind of skewed my attack to the right, but looking at where I placed my balloon, it really would have made more sense for me to go left with it. We'll see how this all plays out. I'm not super confident in my setup here, but the good thing we have is that they are really worn out in terms of battle fatigue, so their units should crack fairly easily. We've got our bomber in the skies, and hopefully we can hit any machine gun positions they've got in this area. We've got a lot of troops moving left. I don't quite know exactly why they're doing that, but we'll see what they're sending that direction. So I'm not ready to launch my first assault yet. I want to soften them up a little bit. And yeah, let's do an air recon mission. See what we can find over this way so we know how to structure our attack. I haven't seen our bomber hit a single thing yet. We have none of our planes available. They're all in the refueling queue, because we launched so many air missions already. And let's see what our recon plane can find. So there is a machine gun nest right there. I was hoping our bomber would see that and take it out. But we'll at least have to suppress that with artillery. So while we've got the time, let's hit it. I didn't see too much over on this side, so I think we'll be okay to launch an attack. I think we've got a decent setup. And I don't think our bomber's dropped a single bomb, just kind of flying around here. So after this barrage, and once our artillery reloads, then it will be time to launch our first wave. We've already lost about 4 minutes, so I'm going to have to play at a higher pace to make sure we finish this one. All right. Same thing as usual. Let's see what we can do. We're just going to go for a spot in the back and see who makes it. And as they get closer, we'll get them in some trenches and hold ground. We'll send this last unit too, just to make sure. All right, let's go. I'm not going to take a chance on that trench being occupied. And I'm going to hit this machine gun spot again, just in case there's something there. And there we go. We've got this light gun back. Oh, they've got another machine gun that I didn't see. So that's going to be a challenge. We've got to get in these trenches quickly. Because those machine guns are going to cut us up. All right, got to get to the back. They've got even more guns back here. So if we get to this back trench, we'll be in good shape. I think we're at least capturing some ground. So this assault won't be for nothing. All right, we captured Y. Good start, good start. They're starting to move their troops around. We need to get in this back trench so we can take care of that machine gun. All right, so this machine gun's gone. And, oh, can't hit it with that gun. Can't hit it with this gun either. So we're just out of artillery range. Here we go. We can hit it with this light gun. I thought we were just in trouble there. They're sending a huge counterattack. I'm going to send what artillery I have to hit it. And once I get this back line taken, I can send my troops over and grenade that machine gun nest. And with the way they're attacking me, we should be able to get enough rifle fire to prevent any major issues. Hey, stay in the trench. All right. Now they can go through the trench and take out that gun with no risk. And once that gun's gone, we can reinforce. We'll pull these guys. Oh, I forgot about the gun. Oops. That was a mistake. Sorry, guys. Wonder what happens if we go out here, if we can just take out that heavy artillery with these guys. I don't think there's anyone in these trenches. Up. Got him from over here. Okay, so we can start to retreat some of these units that are the most beat up. And these tirelers are good in open ground, so we'll use some of them because we're gonna have to cross open ground. Not that we have a ton left. We only start with 11 per corps. We had just one corps of the colonial troops. So not a lot of reserves we could call up of those guys. We'll at least start the artillery barrage, hit some of these guys while they're in the open. And again, keep working on their morale. That's the one big advantage we have in this battle. That they're already starting with a big morale penalty because of battle fatigue. We lost a trench. Oh, it must be this one of these trenches. I didn't think we lost anything else. And they're going to come over the top at us, it looks like. But we've got a fresh company here that is in much better shape. I'll get these guys up. Oh, we're getting suppressed anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But again, at least these enemies are breaking fairly quickly. We'll start moving some units up so that we can keep the fire on them and keep pushing into their back line. I want to get some Foreign Legion troops ready for the push into their command trench, because we basically need vets there. I think they get a bonus. There's one tech that gives you a bonus when you're in the command trench. I think they might have it, just based on how tough their troops have been to defeat. So what do we need to suppress to get that command trench? Well, let's suppress here and here. We'll hit these guys with heavy artillery. It's not as effective as suppression, but it'll do a job. And maybe while we have all this fire going on, we can just move into these trenches. Should probably take advantage of this while I've got it. I'll hit this front trench as well. They might actually break if we have a good barrage here, because their morale's so low already. And there we go. Our Foreign Legion troops are in that back trench successfully. I've got another couple companies I can call in if they get in trouble, but I think they should be able to handle it being vets. I wonder what they've got in there. Oh, they do have some elites, but that morale penalty is going to be a big problem for them, especially in melee combat. So we've started to capture this back line. We will have the command trench very soon. I'm just going to drop some light artillery on those guys. And there we go. We've got the command trench, and that's also going to pause the clock for us. I'm going to capture this trench. I want to get them in cover, because we're losing too many guys that we don't quite need to. Got any grenades going over here? Yeah, we got a couple. All right. So we've got that covered. Let's keep moving up. This front trench is going to be the most difficult, I think. Those guys are going to get taken out with artillery. After that barrage, I'll send 2 more companies up, and we'll just keep sliding across. Keep these trenches full so that we can keep the pressure on. It's nice that the slow capture of the command trench is buying us a little time. I don't want to have to rush and then take more casualties that way. Good, so we can keep reinforcing here because they're going to counterattack us. You can already see those extra conscript troops moving in. Once we get in this trench, looks like we'll be able to start getting some rifle fire on them. I already called in artillery on that trench because that looks like it's where they're going. There we go. That was some pretty effective rifle fire we've got going here. And then we'll keep working on this next artillery battery. We just want to make sure they can't recapture the command trench. I don't want to call in my reinforcements too close, to the point where if I'm not paying close attention, they get taken out by some German troops I didn't see. We've got that ammo cache, I believe it's called. Let's see. Artillery ammo cache. Yeah, we've got the artillery ammo cache. So it's not costing us as much supply as usual to do some heavy artillery barrages, which is nice. That helps keep our casualties down, especially when we're advancing. There we go. Heavy artillery's down. So that's less batteries they can fire at us with. And now we've just got to make a run for X. We can cover that, take it out, and that'll be the victory for us. 8 minutes, so I can kind of take my time here. You know, not that I have infinite time, but that I don't have to rush. I can do good planned attacks. These are pioneers. We could just take them right out. Their only bonus is moving through barbed wire. I do think they're a little tougher than normal infantry. It seems like they might have an advantage in melee combat or something, but nothing we weren't ready to handle. I'm guessing that once these conscripts start getting hit with heavy artillery, they might move. It seems like the computer does like to move their troops when they're under artillery fire, get them out of the way. Makes sense. But they're staying put for now, and I'm guessing they'll both retreat. So what else do we have to bring up? I've got 1 company back there. I might just leave them in case something weird happens. I don't want to be left with nobody in the area and end up losing territory. And I'm just going to start hitting trenches with the artillery I have. This might actually cause these guys to retreat. It's only light, but they're conscripts, so their morale's a little worse off to begin with, and they're beat up. A good artillery barrage, when they get this minus 45 battle fatigue, it seems like that can sometimes be enough to get them to bail. We got 1 of these conscript companies to leave. The other one's not looking so hot. I'll send some elites in, and that'll get taken care of pretty quickly. I'm just going to keep the fire up. These North African companies, it's going to be hit or miss if we can win this battle as it stands right now. I think we'll win it, but we won't be in great shape. There we go. So now they're trying to counterattack me with conscripts. But again, this will be tight just because my companies are really beat up. I think I'm going to win this one, but it's going to be really close. Just barely hanging on. So let's keep moving across. And who else can I call up? I haven't actually lost a lot of companies recently. So let's keep this fire going. I'm going to aim for that machine gun just to make sure that I get it taken care of. There we go. We cleared the blockhouse. Didn't realize they had troops in there. Good thing I had a couple strong companies ready to take them out. Now we just need to clear this area around X, and then we've got it. We are in the open, so we're in danger of taking some fire here. I'm calling in light artillery right now to suppress. Seems like it should do the job and keep our guys unscathed. Let's push through and take this next trench out. They're counterattacking. We've got one company bailing. We've got an elite company here that's a little tougher, but yeah, we'll take it, no problem. So we've got the back trench defeated. And there's kind of a weird angle there. Guns are pointed the opposite way. So if we charge them from over here, they won't be able to fire at us with machine guns. So I've got light artillery going on this barrage. Let's see, I'll fire down at this end, hit the machine gun a little bit, and also these conscripts. Oh, they are able to hit me a little from over here. Good, we've got one conscript company that ran. And we should be able to get in this trench with a lot of our strength intact. It's going to be real tight, though. I think we're actually going to lose this one. However, it did knock down their morale a good amount, so this next wave will definitely get them. And we can call in some more. Get some fresh troops over here. Oh, look at that. We've got some more regulars that I haven't called in yet. There we go. That's X being captured. So all we need right now is to just hold how things are. Let's fire a barrage to cover here because my guys are out in the open. I don't want them taking rifle fire, but we're almost there. Our sweep is almost complete, and this is going to be capturing Lille. So it'll be exciting to have one more hex on the map covered, reclaimed as part of France, taken back from the Germans. And this will be a big step forward in our path to wearing down the German morale and winning the war. We're only in 1916. We're already making good progress. So let's see how the scores look for this one. There we go. We have a great victory. Get the command medal, life medal, efficiency medal, and total victory medal. So we've got the sweep. We had, let's see, far fewer casualties than them. And took the whole map. Nothing else you could ask for there. So let's see how this affects everything. All right, plus 11, minus 14 on their side. And look at that, we've got Lille. So as of right now, Lille is a French territory. But it is dicey with just 2 companies in there, or 2 corps in there. And battle fatigue is at 75. I wonder if that'll reset. We'll have to move a lot of troops around to get things balanced. I think I'm going to make this a British sector. Yeah, Ghent. I don't want to leave. They've got like no one around Ghent. So I'm just going to move one more corps. So I've got 4 there to defend if we have to. Look at that. No counterattacks moving into September 1916. Poster boy. So we're looking at propaganda. I'm going to take the gold reserves. I want the extra gold reserves here. And we've got 3 research points. So we need bunkers. That's the last thing we need before we can start saving up for tanks. I really want those the smoke effects and everything. But it's just I've got to spend the money moving toward tanks, I think. I think that's what I need to keep pushing forward. So I'm going to send everybody from Arras up to Lille. And that leaves Hazebrouck, which I can send out as reserves to other British sectors, which I don't actually have very many of. So maybe I should make Ypres British as well. So we can reinforce some of the other French sectors here. Like Soissons, I think that's an opportunity we could attack from there, and other places to hit Léon. Oops. So now we can reinforce. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh well. So now Ypres is empty, but I can send. No, I'm clumsy clicking today. I'll just send 3 corps up there so that I have somebody and they don't attack me. Any sectors need planes? Send some to Verdun. I think that's about it. Yeah, because everyone else has moved, so I'm kind of limited in who I can redeploy elsewhere. I'm just looking to see if there are any Belgian corps I could pull off to send up north, but it doesn't look like I have any down here. All right, we've got 3,700 gold. So what can I add? Supply, not really what I need right now. Let's upgrade Ypres a little bit, since that could be a key defensive spot for us. All right, yeah, I'm going to hold there. Settle down and let's advance the turn. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't attack. Look at all the troops they have building in Belgium here. We've got another event. Got a black market in Péronne. And let's see. I think we've got to keep saving. Unless we do a rolling barrage or smoke rounds. Or siege artillery. All of those would be helpful. So let's first get these other corps set up properly. So now we've got a bunch in Ypres and Lille. Let's see. I'll send one to Noyon as well, because it looked a little sparse there. And why does Noyon have that penalty? Okay. Because they have French troops as well. We'll send them up to Ghent.
We have new orders. Move out.
I'm all messed up with where I'm sending everybody. Let's send 2 of them to Lille, just to try to balance things out a little bit. 4 corps there. Get a bunch here, actually. So I'll send another British corps to Lille. And Péronne, that is all French, except for the British corps I sent there by accident. So I think that is where I'm going to call it today. We captured Lille, and we're going to keep pushing on, and just about to cross the German border here. Thanks again for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series, and have a good one.